Good afternoon, my beautiful people. Hope everybody's doing amazing. Happy Friday to you guys. Happy weekend. We normally don't stream on Fridays, but as you probably already know, we got a ton of Akuma news coming out. We have what are they calling it? A character guide here for Akuma. And a ton of other content creators have made videos because I guess some of them got actually a chance to play some of Akuma and this new build that we're getting on the 22nd. So we're going to try and go over some of these things. We're probably not going to play any Street Fighter today and go over some of these videos. We're going to start with the character guide first. All right. And then we will make our way through. There also was, I think there was something on Twitter that I wanted to show you guys as well. High Fight has put up a ton of Akuma stuff. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. All right. What does he say there? I don't know what it is, but it sounds awesome. Yeah, okay, sure. All right. Story time. All right, chat. I'm going to read to you guys. You guys get comfortable, lay down, grab some water, coffee, popcorn, whatever it is. Speaking about coffee, I kind of want another cup of coffee. I'm not going to lie. Akuma has a range of powerful, easy to use moves, but his low vitality makes him a character that demands the ability to read and react to situations rapidly. We kind of figured that this was going to happen, right? In 5, he was no good. You know, his life was the lowest life, right? Yo, Isaac, what's up, man? It'll be the 22nd in the AM after maintenance usually. You better start playing Ryu to prepare. Oh, man, I kind of thought about that, Isaac. I'm not going to lie, man, but I think we're just going to go blank, man. We're just going to start from scratch. I also thought maybe playing some 5 like the week of, you know, get our Akuma grind on. I thought about that as well. But yeah, we got to find out what time this maintenance is at, man. I would love to schedule around it. Ryu to master in 2 weeks. Isaac, my friend, you are talking to the wrong Street Fighter player streamer. Ryu to master in 2 weeks. I think we're going to be okay because we're you know, we already know. Obviously, we don't know all of his new stuff, right? There's the new mechanics and all the new things that he have, like his back fierce that was his anti-air in 5 is now his crouching fierce. There's going to be little things that are going to be different in the game. I think we're going to be okay, though. I think we're going to be okay. It's not going to be as bad to the point where, you know, someone picking up a Shoto for the very first time. You know what I'm saying? At least that's my thought, or is what I'm hoping for. You know what I'm saying? Let's hope for the best. Whoa, yo. So I watched this last night, and my first reaction to this was that fireball is mighty fast, and normally his fireballs aren't that fast. Along with projectiles, anti-air techniques, and close range strikes that make up your basic arsenal, Akuma also has corner carry options and an additional throw to keep your attack options varied. This fireball is something else. Dude, like, what are the frames on this thing? Oh, it begins. Hold on. Let's see. Let's see. Come on, Akuma. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now, how does this work, chat? Is it once it releases his hand? So we're at 12 right now. 13. It's out of his hands kind of now. Is that what it is? Is that how the frames work for a fireball? 12 frame. Okay, that makes sense. So it's out of his hands at 12 frames. So 12 frame startup. Akuma does look like he's on roids, man. Who would have thought that the older he got, the faster and quicker, wiser he would be? Yo, did you see his walk speed? His walk speed is absolutely amazing. Amazing. You're just gonna walk up and DP somebody? All right. Shadow, what's good, bro? Ooh, what's that? You go back for that? We kind of started already. Oh, he's landing here, right? Uh-oh. No. Hell yeah, we're eating good. Just as good as we were eating when he came out for 5. Just as good. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's too slow already. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So 19, 18 or 19 frames of startup. It's when he makes contact, right? Was that just walk up heavy Tatsu? It was heavy Tatsu. Because I see him pick up his knee for a second and I'm thinking, is that standing medium kick? But it's not. All right, his fast walk speed and long reaching attacks are also powerful tools for controlling space and the flow of a fight. Yo, his walk speed, I can't believe his walk speed. Can't believe his walk speed, man. It's unreal. This is crouching medium kick. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Sounds about right for a medium button, right? Right? I'm assuming that this is standing medium kick, right? So we got an A-frame crouching medium button, crouching medium kick. We should probably go over this video first and then figure out the frames or whatever. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. We got a tenor. Woo! This is heavy punch. All right, let's go through this first, and then we'll figure it out. So that's his heavy punch target combo. And from what I read on Twitter, the first hit, his standing heavy punch, is apparently plus on block, if I remember correctly. I love the standing heavy kick target combo. And while his projectile can be launched both on the ground and in the air, only the ground version can be charged. So with this, I also read the speed of the fireball, I guess, depends on which button you press, right? And then if you hold it down, you charge it more. The speed of the projectile, here it is determined whether you use light, medium, or heavy buttons. Hold down the attack button to amplify the projectile's power and increase the number of hits. This is the OD version. Launches a faster projectile that hits harder and multiple times. You will be in position to move before your opponent should they block this. Naturally, charging this version increases its potency even more. You will be in position to move before your opponent should they block this. I see it. It's plus on block. Block strength, yeah. Okay. Got it. Good pressure corner pressure. Fire ki blast from the air to the ground below. This attack is effective as a tool to shield your approach. The overdrive version can also be performed from a neutral jump. Work. Launch a projectile down and forward from a forward jump. The strength of the button input will determine the angle of the projectile's path. Take heed, however, as the projectile will dissipate should you sustain a blow. I love how the EX version looks. Shoryuken, leap into the air and perform a powerful uppercut. A Go Shoryuken is invincible to an opponent's jumping attacks, making it a great anti-air tool. I think they do mention here to use the light and medium button. Should your opponent be foolish enough to approach from above, there it is. Use the light or medium version of this technique to put an end to their folly. The heavy version is perfect for ending combos with brutal damage. So Tatsu into DP. Yeah, and that's light Tatsu, right? Yeah. Light Tatsu, heavy DP. This version gains invulnerability, allowing you to cut through your opponent's attacks. However, do not let this potency sway you into overuse, as it may invite your own destruction. Aha. And you get good meaty afterwards too. I like how that looks. So in the end, it is 3 hits, like Akuma's EX version was in 5. except this time you get 2 hits in the air and then slams you down at the end, which was what his trigger 1 did, right? If you DP'd. Unleash a series of roundhouse kicks while moving forward, useful in combos as well as sending opponent flying away. The light version will launch your opponent, leaving them open to further attacks, while the medium one will knock them away, granting a chance to plan your next assault. While these 2 versions will miss crouching foes, the heavy one will not. Okay. That's medium. Heavy. This version will carry on an opponent higher for a prolonged assault, but beware, for it will not hit crouching foes. How does that start up? Oh, that's why it doesn't hit. That's why it doesn't hit crouching opponents, because he goes airborne here. And Tatsu's. He doesn't start with he doesn't start with what would look like a standing medium kick, you know, like his or the standing medium kick from 5. And you get medium DP afterwards. Aha. You can bring a crouching, cowering opponent to their feet with a standing medium kick or crouching heavy punch, and then cancel into either of those into a fearsome overdrive technique. Oh, so that is his standing medium kick. So that other poke with his foot, is that standing heavy kick then? Interesting. I wonder how many frames that is. I kind of want to see that now, though. Let's see. Yo, Blackjack, forward medium kick is the poke. Ah, forward medium kick. Oh, because the heavy one is the roundhouse, right? Right. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nice. 7 frame button. Okay. Into medium DP. A tattoo performed during a jump, useful to change jump trajectories or to finish up combos. This technique can hit an opponent that might have jumped over. Do not overlook the opportunity to deal more damage to opponents from behind. And you get a sweep afterwards. Okay, this version will keep you rooted in the place in the air and ends up with a crushing additional kick if it lands true. Ah, the airborne one, right? Okay. For a simple combo, hit an airborne opponent with a jumping medium punch, then cancel into this technique. Find your mark and your opponent will be sent crashing into the ground, leaving them open to further punishment. So a juggle state? Yes, and you get heavy DP afterwards. Okay. Adamant flame. A quick thrust engulfed in flames, using for exploiting an opponent's opening or in combos. I wonder what the input for this is. Do we know yet? I mean, I'm pretty sure Twitter knows by now, but have anybody seen it? A technique that excels in combos. The strength of the button input determines not only how far this move will advance you forward, but will also determine the move's potency and properties of the second attack. Wait, hold up. So it's 2 hits. Oh. Oh, I see. So you can push him away or keep him right in front of you. Or get him up in the air. We may get a juggle with that third one, which seems like it's the heavy punch one, right? In the corner? Maybe? Maybe? Make use of his lengthy reach and aim to hit your opponent with the edge of your fist to decrease the chances of your opponent successfully retaliating if they manage to block. Alright, so it's got good range, is what they're telling us. And it might be, it's most likely, if they're saying that, you know, to keep away and make sure you land it with a good range, it's most likely minus on block, right? Regardless of where you strike from, the heavy version will not leave you open to retaliation. So the heavy version is plus on block. If the first blow lands true, then unleash the second attack, but abandon ambitions of pressing the attack if it's blocked. So the first hit, the heavy version, first hit of heavy version is plus on block, not anything else. So you got to make sure you confirm. I can see a drive rush cancel already when he's airborne. I can see a drive rush cancel already. Okay, so maybe it's not 2 minus. Minus 2? Minus 3? This follow-up branch attack of this version will send your opponent flying into the wall. All right, so we get a wall splat off of this where they will be they will linger for a moment. Okay, so wall splat. Wall splat confirmed. Okay. With your opponent clinging to the wall, use their vulnerability as a chance to punish them further or to simply close in if they are not within your reach. Choose wisely. Till what? Demon Raid. A quick leap forward. Oh, so they're not calling it a demon flip. It's a raid. Okay, so it makes sense. Hear me out. Raging Demon, right? He spreads out. There's multiple Akumas. Ryu doesn't know which way they're coming, right? It's a raid. Huh? Demon Raid. Okay. So because he's not flipping, it's not considered a demon flip. Utilize the myriad techniques available out of the Demon Raid to compound and bring ruin to your opponents. The strength of the button input will determine the distance of your leap. That's the light version, medium version. I'm not gonna lie, I like it. I like the leap. I like the raid. The first of these techniques is a demon low slash. Unleashes attack simply by not making an additional input after performing demon raid. So this is his slide, right? Okay, which kind of looks like a sweep and not a slide. Huh? I'm not seeing that wrong, right? That's a sweep, bruv. Oh yeah. So it's not a slide, it's a sweep, you know? A slash, a demon slash. Interesting. All right, we're learning. We're learning. This move hits your opponent low. Bear with me, chat. Are those fucking geese in my lawn? What in the world? Get away from my lawn, geese. What the hell is happening right now? Where did they come from? They're definitely lost. Hold on, chat. One sec, chat. One sec. Okay. This move hits your opponent low, and even if it's blocked, you will be able to move before your opponent. So whatever's happening next is plus on block. Word. Use this technique against retreating opponents or to probe at those that are being defensive. This move hits your opponent low. Even if it is blocked, you will be able to move forward. Whoa. What? What? I mean, at the end of the day, you are airborne, and that's where you can get, you know, anti-aired. So it's, I wouldn't say it's the greatest thing, right? The next technique, Demon Guillotine. It's performed by inputting a punch after bounding into the air with Demon Raid. This is the overhead, right? Or what looks like a chop. Is it an overhead? This move is an overhead attack and allows you to move first in cases where it is blocked. As it comes out of a demon raid swiftly, it is a crucial tool for maintaining offensive pressure. Okay. Do you think that this is going to be his overhead, or is he going to have a second overhead? We've had characters in the past have two overheads, so it could be. It could be a thing. Dive kick. The third technique, demon blade kick. Not a dive kick, chat. A demon blade kick. Performed by inputting a kick after demon raid. The strength of the kick input will determine the angle and traveling distance of the attack. If you aimed your opponent's head with this kick, you will be open to a counterattack if it is blocked. Aim to connect with their waist or lower instead. If you land a hit, unleash a combo. If you are blocked, you can still act first. Oh. So anything below their waist is plus. Anything above it, minus. Punish counter. Wait, excuse me, what? Why didn't Ryu push a button there? For the final technique, Demon Swoop. Input down and hold it during the leap of Demon Raid in order to cut the jump short and quickly descend to the ground without attacking. I don't know how quickly that is. He's saying quickly descend to the ground. He's not quickly descending to the ground there. Opponents may attempt to counteract your Demon Raid assaults with a drive impact or drive parry. If they do so, Demon Swoop to land earlier than expected to reduce their efforts to naught. No matter where this is performed, you will leap into an arc that takes you right up to your opponent. Oh, here's the full screen OD version of this, right? Full screen OD version. Bro, what is happening? What is happening? Yo, they're really making Akuma fly, bro. They're really making Akuma a full screen? A full screen Demon Raid? Yo, Cuz was good, bro. I'm gonna read, no matter where this is performed, you will leap into an arc that takes you right up to your opponent. Damn. Damn. We got Flying Coomer. We got a Flying Coomer, ladies and gentlemen. Moves can be performed out of this version of Demon Raid marginally faster, and this version also gains access to 2 additional attack options. Ooh. The first one of these additions is the Demon Gozanku. It shares the same properties as the one unleashed from a standard jump. However, this one will not consume any drive gauge. Okay, just like in 5, when you did EX Demon Flip, you can either go into EX Tatsu or EX Fireball, Air Fireball, and they wouldn't consume a bar, right? So here they're not gonna take away drive gauge. If you go into EX Demon Raid into EX Air Fireball. I absolutely love how he shoots his EX Fireball, bro. Love it. Oh yes. Oh yes. A Demon Go Raisin is the second edition. This one also does not consume drive gear. This is probably the Tatsu. Cancel into OD Demon Raid from a Ragu, call it Ragu high kick, and then follow up this attack with the potent combo. The Ragu high kick, I'm guessing, is what used to be his launcher in Street Fighter 5, right? When we would get, what is it? V Trigger 2? Was it V Trigger 2? No. Or was it one of the V skills? I can't remember what it was. Yeah. So it's kind of a launcher here as well, right? And you can cancel into it, EX Demon Raid into EX Tatsu, and you get heavy DP afterwards. Hell yeah. Hold on, what did I do here? Ashura Senku, a technique that grants the user swift movement while cloaking them in illusions. Input forward or back together with the other buttons to move in that direction. Oh, this a technique that allows you to rapidly cover great distances after a brief pause. You can traverse either toward your opponent or away from them depending on the direction input used. It cannot be canceled into any other moves. Ah, so it is not cancelable. Ah, Blackjack, that's a good question. You're talking about for EX Raid into EX Tatsu? It covers pretty good distance, right? You can pass through opponents while in transit with this technique. Should you catch a foe unaware, this becomes a powerful means of switching sides. However, do not rely on it too much as it is vulnerable to attacks. Oh, they can stop it. Huh. Input light punch and light kick simultaneously while in motion to unleash an unblockable Oboro throw. Its reach is short, so be sure that Ashura Senku has brought you within range of your quarry before unleashing hell. Ah, so you gotta be like up close. So you can kind of use this to either switch sides, bait them, but they can stop it halfway though. So how good is that gonna be? Now, you know what, Blackjack? That's a good question. I don't know, man. They would have said it if it was. Because they mentioned, what was the move earlier that said that there was had invol. Oh, his EXDP. His EXDP. To projectiles. Ah, so he can hit you from, he can kind of side switch as well. Mesatsu Haro fires a high-speed concentrated ball of the Satsuno Haro forward, has high attack power for a projectile-based super art. So this is level 1, right? Which is just a fireball. Level 1 right here, chat. Make sure to use this projectile speed to create combo opportunities from all manner of situations. Alone, it still serves as a potent long-range attack. Its invulnerability to strikes also makes it effective at turning a battle's tide. So it has invulnerability. Aha. Aha. Temagozanku. Fire a powerful ki blast from the air. So this is level 1 also, but air level 1. Okay. Teleport input is now forward 3 kicks instead of DP input. So it could be a good punish for parries. Oh, really? Oh, snap. Okay. This version does not render you invulnerable to attacks, but it will still serve you well in combos. You can cancel into it from jumping medium punch, which will open up opportunities to further punish corner prey. So if someone's trying to jump out kind of thing, right? Okay. Level 1 into level 1. Imperium's End. This is his level 2, I believe. Turns the Satsuno Haro into a powerful flame. Yep. Before piercing the opponent. Opponents are open to follow-up attacks if they reach the end of the stage after being launched. Oh, so hold on. We get a wall splat here? Is that what they're saying? A technique perfect for use on cornered opponents. It will be easily canceled into from overdrive techniques and the light Tatsumaki Skilled combatants can also follow a Ragu high kick or other attacks with this for a decisive combo ender. You do get a wall splat. You do get a wall splat off of this. Was that just a straight up dive kick? Demon raid into dive kick. Heavy Tatsu. As this attack grants you invulnerability, should you find yourself close enough to an opponent, you can cut through their projectiles to seize them. Aha! That's I'm gonna see that's gonna be a good round ender. A good round ender, bro. Sip of Calamity. This is his level 3. Knocks down an opponent with an overwhelming strength before unleashing a single devastating blow. It can be cancelled into from a special move, making it particularly useful in combos. The invulnerability of this technique allows you to strike back when least expected. It can also be cancelled into during combos. Those caught by this technique will learn firsthand that resistance is futile. Nah, but hold up, man. Nah, yeah, we gotta run that. We gotta run that back. Mm-hmm. Oh, yes. Woo. Oh, that's sick. So when you have like 25% health or less, right? Or when the opponent has 25% health or less, this is the animation that you get? A fireball to the face? Oh, Ryu. Oh, no. Nah, bro. Talk about slowing shit down. Nah, that's too sick, bro. That's too sick. That's so sick, bro. That is too sick. Woo! Demon time. Demon time. A secret technique. Let me tell you something, Mr. Street Fighter. Whoever wrote this. It is not a secret. It is not a secret. Unless you change the inputs, then it might be a secret. This man slipped through the cracks and unloaded on him, bro. Unloaded on him. Is that the word? A secret technique that overwhelms an opponent with a myriad of attacks made in a single second cannot be avoided if performed up close range while the opponent is standing on the ground. A peerless technique that no mortal can block. No mortal. Should they find themselves in its path. If unleashed on a standing opponent at point blank range, they will have no means of escape. This incredible powerful grab is the final word in combo closers. Oh, that's right. You can combo into it now. You can combo into it now. Yo, Greg, was good, bro? You can combo into Demon now. Hell yes. Hell yes. However, one must not forget that it grants invulnerability only against projectiles, and that it only becomes available after your vitality is at 25% or lower. Choose your timing carefully. Yo, by the way, I like his standing jabs. I like his jabs. I like his jabs a lot better than I did in fives. Because fives, he was hitting you open palm, right? He was open palm hitting you. I don't know if I love that. Right. So for projectiles, it's a wrap for you. You miss.
What's up, dudes? Max here, here with a quick update for Street Fighter 6. Big thanks to Capcom, because over the past week or so, we had an opportunity to go to a quick little preview event and get our hands on Akuma. This happens sometimes after the big Japanese preview event, so we had a little bit of an idea what you could sort of do with the character, but not a ton.
That's pretty
cool. We had a little bit of an idea what you could sort of do with the character, but not a ton.
That's pretty cool.
So we're here to just give some overall impressions on Akuma, how I'm feeling about him, and am I gonna probably be playing a lot of this character? I'm thinking so. It seems like he's got a lot of stuff. I'll give you my initial first impressions just based on us doing the Akuma Legacy and all the different versions of Akuma that have come therein to where we're at now. This version of Akuma feels like a proper evolution of Street Fighter 5.
Damn, did that
Akuma.
just stuff his EXDP?
This version of Akuma feels like a
and a punish counter.
Proper evolution of Street Fighter 5 Akuma. You're gonna start noticing a lot of stuff that version of Akuma sort of had in terms of like V skills and execution and certain abilities that Akuma had. This guy gets the
even his standing light kick has pretty good range.
And certain abilities.
Even his standing light kick. I mean, it's standing light kick still, but I'll take this standing light kick over his standing light kick in 5. You guys remember that, right? You guys remember that garbage, right? What were you doing with that? Besides tick throwing, what were you doing with a standing light kick? Nothing else. Nothing else.
That Akuma had. This guy gets the same thing. And I think the first one that I want to talk about is one of his V skills. I remember when he came out in Street Fighter 5 back in 2016, he had a V skill that was like a launching kick.
Yeah.
And he also gets this launching kick on a command normal on his heavy kick now. So it's also like jump cancelable with a demon flip. You can do cool stuff after. Demon flip gets a bunch of crazy EX stuff that you can do after. His EX moves seem very powerful in general. They do a lot of friggin' damage. Let's talk about other normals and.
Oh wait, hold up, bro. Is he canceling its crouching light punch?
His EX moves seem very powerful in general. They do a lot of friggin' damage.
Yes, please.
Let's talk
finally, man. Only because we're not used to canceling lights with Marissa, because well, you can't. You can cancel it, but you're not plus on anything. You know, you're kind of wasting meter with Marissa if you cancel your lights. So finally, bro. Finally, we can do that now.
Very powerful in general. They do a lot of friggin' damage. Let's talk about other normals and special moves that he's got. Maybe let's get into specials. So Fireball, he does not have traditional red Fireball. You have to charge his regular Fireball to be 1 hit, 2 hits, or 3 hits.
Okay.
And you also get an EX Fireball, which does like a general launcher. Seems pretty good on block. Might be kind of similar to Ken's Fireball. But
so that makes sense in 5. Well, no, in 5, you can shoot red Fireball with either with your light, medium, or heavy. And here you have to charge it. It's how you get red Fireball here. You have to charge you have to hold down the button, and then you get red Fireball here.
It is also kind of like reuse, which launches the opponent, but it seems like it gives pretty good plus frames. Outside of that, let's talk about, I think it's forward HK. I think it's actually a command normal, or it might just be his regular standing HK, which is his double toe tap, like his big double wind up, sort of like Jago roundhouse. And he started getting these back in Street Fighter 4. And he has it in this game now, but it's kind of interesting. It's super good if you block it. And it's honestly an incredible whiff punish tool. You can begin combos with this thing. You can also get attacks after. I
like that pink color in Akuma. I like that pink.
Links into a standing medium kick or
the white is whatever
punches for like target combo stuff. But man, the reach is ridiculous. However, it comes with a caveat. It is generally kind of weak. You can duck the second hit, and you can actively punish the second hit. It's a weird situation that isn't super traditional for Street Fighter, because if the second hit does land, you're mad plus. But if you duck the second attack, which you normally do in the majority of the time you play Street Fighter, it's a huge punish, dude. You get really messed up. So to me, it kind of reminds me of a Tekken kind of situation where if you duck certain high attacks, right, you can get massive punishes. It's sort of like that.
Wow.
It's a very interesting.
Hold on, what was the damage in that? So he went all out here and just cashed out all of his meter. Let me see where he starts here.
To me, it kind of reminds me of
and he's got level 1 only. I mean, if he had level 3, he'd probably be able to kill, right?
Certain high attacks, right, you can get massive punishes. It's sort of like that.
The damage was all right for spending all of your meter. If you look at Zangief's life, it's okay, I guess. Maybe there's another route where it takes away more life, maybe, right? Because he went standing heavy kick target combos right into standing medium kick. He canceled that again into the target combos. Standing medium kick, light tatsu, heavy DP. Maybe there's something else that takes away more damage, that gives more damage, maybe, who knows.
It's a very interesting move. I don't remember a lot of stuff like this in Street Fighter, so this is an interesting sort of take on what this can be, but that move's very good. It's a big foundation and basis for a lot of his combos and how he works.
Okay.
So I like it a lot. He's got some good poking normals. He's got like forward medium kick, which is a command normal. He's got some good poking normals. He's got like forward medium kick, which is...
All right, so he got here. He canceled crouching medium
so I like
kick.
It a lot. He's got some good poking normals. He's
into standing medium kick again.
It's got like forward medium kick, which is a command normal, has really good range, but you cannot special cancel it. But it's quite good. I think you can also, you know, drive rush into it and all that kind of stuff. Also, Shoryu with like punches or kicks. I think the move has been changed now. I think it's like forward 2 kicks or maybe 3 kicks, and you get his effective teleport, like forward and backwards teleport. It isn't inherently amazing by itself, but now it leads into a command grab. So I think if you did like teleport with either buttons, I think it was grab, he does a straight up command grab out of teleport now, which is quite effective. And
there's no way that we're going to be able to cancel into teleport, right? Like there's no way that we're going to be able to cancel a normal into a teleport to be able to get that, you know, quote unquote command grab that he has now off of teleport. Yo, be real, what's good, bro? There's no way, right? There's no way. I mean, it's a thought. I don't know. I feel
like it does pretty decent damage. It's just another element of Akuma's mix that has not really been present before. A lot of people are going to try to jump this as you teleport through, and then you just finish the teleport and then go for an anti-air combo. Oh, speaking of anti-air combos, damn, I hope I get footage of this somewhere in this entire thing. Akuma's got a pretty cool anti-air combo in general, and this sort of reminds me of some stuff he had in Street Fighter 5, but you can, I think it's back heavy kick, which is that big launching V skill he had in SF. But you can, and this sort of reminds me of some stuff he had in Street Fighter 5, but you can...
So he went back heavy kick. He went back heavy kick into raid. Did he do dive kick there and then DP, right?
In general, and this sort of reminds me of some stuff he had in Street Fighter 5.
Back heavy raid, diving kick.
I think it's back heavy kick, which is that big
DP.
Launching V skill he had in SF5. You can do back heavy kick into, which is that big launching V skill he had in SF5. You can do.
Look, there's Akuma's. There's Akuma's.
Which is that.
Remember when we were talking about wake up reversals, that they were adding that into the game? This is it right here. This is the wake up reversal, and I think it's gonna cost you 2 bars. Let me see where he's at right now.
An SF5.
Yeah, that's the one. That's it right there. I would have to say that it's probably a good use depending on where your meter is, but also now you've spent 2 bars just to reversal. All right, there's a chance that you might burn out now even faster if you use it and they block it. On Twitter, there was a couple of videos showing of them waking up a drive reversal, and if your opponent blocks it, they're not really in range to punish you, so you could say it's safe. Like I said, you are spending 2 bars anyways. It does get your opponent off of you, I guess that's the point of it, but it does come with a cost of 2 bars, man. Be real, we're chilling, man. Just going over this new Akuma stuff. That is all. We're probably not gonna play any Street Fighter today. We're just gonna go over some of Akuma's things, and then we'll call it a wrap. And then hopefully I'll have this edited for tomorrow's YouTube video. I hope. We missed Wednesday's video. Our new video is actually up now. It uploaded 27 minutes ago. And hopefully we can get this video off for tomorrow, man. Yeah.
You can do back heavy kick into demon flip to get proper follow-ups and stuff like that. Obviously works way better in the corner. But yeah, man, I'm trying to think of anything else that I can
see that punish.
But yeah, man, I'm trying to think of anything else that
I feel like this is a little better here. I would have to think that's his standing heavy punch, right? I would have to think this is a standing heavy punch, so he's canceling this into standing heavy punch. The target combo, standing medium punch, target combo, DP into level 3.
Man, I'm trying to think of anything else that I can immediately talk about gameplay-wise. He just seems like a very effective character. A lot of combo routes. I'll say it right now. If there's one thing that I really enjoyed about this character,
lot of combo routes,
is that he has a couple of target combos, like standing medium punch, which sort of like bridge the gap in a lot of combo situations. That is kind of easy to do, but there is other stuff that is much more executionally heavy that you can't.
And you can cancel the target combos into Demon Raid. Did you see that? His standing medium punches cancel into Demon Raid.
Stuff that is much more executionally heavy that you can do that will net you better rewards and better damage, which is fun. At an early level, it's like, oh, I can do this and this works just fine without using too much brain power. But there's all
right, that wasn't bad. I want to say that this combo here, see how much life he had left.
Much more executionally heavy that you can do that will net you better rewards and better damage, which is fun.
I mean, if it wasn't for him spending level 1 here, he's doing okay damage. He's doing okay damage. There's got to be more. There's got to be something better, right? There's got to be something better. If Marissa has, I mean, crazy damage output, Akuma's has to be, if not the same, more, I would guess. Yo, be real. Did you see his walk speed? His walk speed is absolutely nuts. I mean, in 5, we were so used to the stubby buttons and moving so slow with him. This is crazy. His fireball even comes out fast now.
Early level, it's like, oh, I can do this and this works just fine without using too much brain power. But there's also these like other levels that come after.
He was slow in 5. He was slow in 5.
Frames on your drive rush normals and what can link into what after. Like almost every Street Fighter 6 character, you get access to some pretty crazy stuff. Visually, I was really impressed with Akuma, and it honestly feels like as we get further.
Okay, he went into a combo into level 3 here. Let's see what this does.
And it honestly feels like as we get further into Street Fighter 6's life, and now this is the final character of the first season of Street Fighter 6.
That's not bad
the
damage.
Visuals and the overall presentation on display here, I was really impressed with. And I think Akuma just looks ridiculously cool, but he looks like withered and aged at the same time. Almost like the cost of the...
I'll take withered and aged with the fast walk speed, with all of the combo routes that he has, right? The target combos. I will take withered and aged all day long. That's why I didn't play him in 5. I can see that. All right, so look, he's going through some of his colors here
at the same time, almost like the cost.
All right, that's the normal color is, it's not terrible. It's cool. I like this design though. I like this design. The red hair, I'm down with it. Like the brownish orange, I don't love. This black hair, it's cool.
Whatever the hell, the demon within him is almost having an effect on his body in some way, and you're seeing his mortal coil almost like wither away.
Listen, I think I've mentioned this in the past. There was a time where we did subscribe to YouTube, right? To get like the free ads, and you get the free however long you get it for free for. However long that period was, 7 days, whatever it was amazing. It was amazing, man. I want to get that subscription back so bad, but I don't know. Dude is like 70 by now, right? Yeah. Listen, I'll take 70, and that buff, he's even stronger now. The older he gets, the stronger he's gonna get. Hell yeah. Bring it.
And there's a lot of throwback colors in here. You know, we've played a whole bunch of different versions of Akuma throughout the Akuma Legacy over the years before in this one. And you get to kind of see a lot of the different...
I like the gold. I like the gold hair or the blonde hair, however you want to call it.
Akuma.
I like it. I like it.
The Shin Akuma colors and all that kind of stuff is very much well represented throughout a wide variety of his classic costumes and new ones. Oh, yes, Raging Demon is also available, and it is his critical art, right? I believe it was attached to critical art only. It is good. It's a nice, effective move. I don't think there was anything you can do for shortcut of inputs. It might be 5 inputs, but I'm sure people are going to find some stuff from before. The reason I say that is because Demon has had some shortcut inputs in like Street Fighter 4 where you can condense it down to 3 inputs to make it a bit easier, and even Street Fighter 5 I think has some weird wonky stuff with how you can input the Demon. He also gets a different critical art on his regular level 3, which is a normal combo intuable level 3. We saw that one in the trailer. And this one also has a unique cinematic. So if you're, you know, looking for something else that happens, yeah, he gets technically 3 cinematic level 3s. One's a demon, one's his regular level 3, and one is his critical art level 3.
Word.
So there's a lot on this guy. Oh God, supers.
Yo,
3, and one is his critical art level 3.
Yo, this damage though for an overhead.
So there's a lot on this guy.
I mean, it was a punish counter, so
okay. Pretty fun stuff here. Super-wise, Akuma gets his regular, like, Metsu Hadouken. And it's just nice and effective, similar to Ryu's in a wide variety of ways.
Wall flat.
But the one that's really exciting is this crazy, like, palm strike move that sets up for a full corner bounce combo situation, and is effectively like a massive combo extender, similar to
there's the damage I'm looking for.
Street Fighters.
There's the damage I'm looking for. Look at this, bro. And this is only level 2.
Crazy.
So what do you do here? Standing heavy.
Palm strike.
Standing heavy kick target combos.
That sets
medium standing medium punch target combos into
up for a full.
Wait. What? What?
This crazy like palm strike move that sets up for a full.
Oh, he drove rush canceled. Got it. Drove rush canceled into standing heavy punch, standing medium punch target combos into
crazy like palm strike move that sets up for a full corner bounce.
Okay, the OD version of I forget the name of the move, but the flame palm stuff into level 2.
Combo situation, and is effectively like a massive combo extender, similar to
that damage is a little better now, and you get a wall bounce, so the combo continues here.
What like Honda does in previous Street Fighters, where he like launches you across the entire stage.
Oh, it does. That's the damage that I was looking for. That's what I was looking for, bro. That's what I was looking for, and that was only with level 2. I mean, he did extend it into level 1 afterwards, but
this does, and it is very effective, and it seems pretty good. I think Akuma's level 2 is going to be a widely used super for him.
Yeah, it seems like
it might set up for much more damage than just comboing into his basic level 3. I have a good idea just based on the utility of this that might end up being that way. But yeah, it sets up for cool corner stuff. I felt like a lot of his buttons just in general felt pretty nice, and we got to mess around with new tech, which is the wake up drive reversal, and this didn't seem bad, and so at some points we got to mess around with it. It was fully invulnerable, dude. Kind of reminds me sort of similar to what they did in Mortal Kombat 11 in some ways with their wake up attacks, but this costs just as much as a general drive reversal would. And I think that's 3 pips on the drive gauge bar.
Now I like his 6 look. I like his 6 look. In 5, we kind of did the same thing. We just went with the 5 look. It wasn't. I could tell you this. I love how he looks in 6 more than I did in 5. I don't know if I loved the 5 look, to be honest, but the retro look, nah. I like the 6 look too much. Yeah, I like the 6 look way too much. Yeah. Yeah, the 5 look was okay. Okay. It wasn't the best. Again, I didn't love it. I didn't love it. But I liked it better than the other costumes though. You know, as long as I got different colors to mess around with, and then I was okay. We did use the Street Fighter 2 look, the retro look at times, but here for 6, we're gonna start off with his 6 look. Unless there's a really good color for the retro look, then maybe. But if not, then we're gonna stick around until we get a better costume. I'm hoping that they give Marissa some better costumes too, man. That wedding dress and the suit, I am not feeling, bro. I am not feeling, bro.
So you have something that is obviously got very similar frame data to what we see in drive reversals normally. It's just that now that's applied to a wake-up situation. So you know what it does is it adds another layer on top of the throw loop meta, and that's what this kind of feels like to me. Where if
what was that
on
the combo out here,
you know what it does is it adds another layer on top of the throw loop meta, and that's what this kind of feels like to me, where if you find characters that are just like constantly tossing you, even though it feels like they're trying to attack throw loops in Street Fighter 6 a little bit, this is something to sort of throw that into the mix, because you know, this will also beat out several of those strikes, and in some situations might be a little bit safer than just doing like giant wake up DPs and stuff like that. But who knows?
I like his stance too. His stand in 6, way better than his fighting stance in 5. Way better.
You know, maybe you're only going to get punished with like a jab.
Ooh, he was too far out. What was that?
And stuff like that. But who knows? You know, maybe you're only.
Oh, I think he canceled. So he got back heavy kick.
Than just doing like giant wake up DPs.
Way too early.
But who knows?
Way too early here, right? At the first frame of the hit, right?
You know,
and then the demon flip. Maybe he should have gone like heavy demon flip, or maybe medium. It looked like light demon raid. I'm sorry, not demon flip. And that's gonna make him whip his heavy Tatsu here.
Situation, or
maybe heavy.
You know,
I mean, not heavy Tatsu, heavy DP.
Like
maybe heavy Tatsu here works.
DPs and stuff like that. But who knows? You know, maybe you're only going to get punished with like a jab.
Maybe, I don't know.
Or a jab combo instead of a massive amount of damage because you just did EX wake up DP. They're trying to shake things up. It feels, at least with this small change, and I do feel like this new mechanic is going to do pretty well for Street Fighter 6. Anyway. I'm super excited. I'm excited just to jump back into the game since Street Fighter 6 has been out. There's just been an absolute metric shit ton of fighting games that have come out since then, and every single time I jump back into SF6, I'm glad to say that I had a...
Dude, let me tell you how good it feels to be able to cancel lights into just more buttons. Man, you know, I get to see everybody else doing that. Why can't we do that?
Come out since then.
Look at this.
And every single time I jump back into
cancel,
SF6, I'm glad to say that
down
I had a
heavy.
really good time with
Let's
it.
go.
And even the other times I've had...
Let's fucking go.
Into SF6, I'm glad to say that I had a really good time with it.
Thank the Lord.
The other times I've had with
I want to be
DLC
cheap
characters,
too.
The game hasn't pretty much lost my interest. It's just that other stuff has been coming out. But I will say Akuma is the caveat. Like, of all the DLC characters,
I wonder if we could stand medium kick, medium Tatsu.
I really enjoyed Aki.
Hope that
Didn't get much time with Ed due to a bunch of other stuff, but none of these characters were the things that were going to bring the entire community back together to be like, whoa, massive celebration of Street Fighter because this game's cool, right? I think Akuma 100% is that. So get ready. He's going to be a lot of fun, but he comes with the caveats that a traditional Akuma does. When I was fighting in versus matches, yeah, dude, he takes a lot of damage. So I don't know if he's going to be as glass cannon as he
Hey, but listen, us Street Fighter 5 Akuma players, we know, all right? We know that he's going to take a ton of damage. We don't care. Don't care.
He has been, but it feels like he's getting his ass kicked in some situations, which is properly appropriate for Akuma. Either way, if you guys enjoyed the video, I do appreciate it. I'll be back with more Akuma updates. We're going to continue the Akuma legacy, and we're going to be playing as Akuma in Street Fighter 6 as soon as humanly possible. Checking out the story mode, and also checking out that wild giant attack stuff that was teased in the trailers before. Appreciate any thumbs up on the video, and I'll see you next time.
What giant attack stuff? What's he talking about? Let's see what
guys,
he's got.
Tyrant back with another video, and this time I have something very special for you all. That's right, I was invited to Capcom UK to get some early access footage of Akuma, and let me tell you, I was excited for this. If you watched my Ed preview video from before he came out, you'll have an idea of what I'm going for here. I'll be going over Akuma's toolset, from his normals, strengths and weaknesses.
I like his faces, I like his faces.
The short time I had with him. So without further ado, let's get started with his normals. Okay, first of all, I'm going to let them all play out. I'm going to show you standing normals, crouching, and jumping as well.
Ah, that's pretty cool. He's showing us. Okay, hold on. We got to go back to that. He's showing us his normals. I like it. I like it. Okay.
Etc. from the short time I had with him. So without further ado, let's get started with his normals.
I like, bro. So far, I like everything about this character, bro. Everything about this character.
Etc. from the short time I had with him. So without further ado,
even the standing jab. Jesus, man.
Strengths and weaknesses, specials, etc.
Let's do this.
From the short time I had with him. So without further ado.
All right, so that's his fucking standing light punch. I love. Jeez. Let's slow this down a bit.
Let's get started with
standing medium punch. Looks amazing. That standing heavy punch, bro. It looks like he's just gonna punch through somebody.
Okay, first
light
of all,
kick,
I'm gonna
medium kick,
play out.
heavy kick.
Standing normals,
crouching light, crouching medium,
as well.
Crouching heavy, crouching light, crouching medium, crouching heavy on the sweep, jump light, jump medium, jump heavy. His jump heavy is from 5, right? Just fucking the fist down. Crouching light, the knees, yep. Crouching medium.
Most of his light
heavy.
buttons felt like.
Okay. That's pretty cool. I'm kind of glad. No, not subtitles. I'm kind of glad that he showed that off. That's pretty awesome. All right, Tyrant, we're starting off good here with your video, bruv.
Most of his light buttons felt like they were 4-frame startup, aside from his stand light kick.
Hold on, so we get
Most of his light
Ryu.
buttons felt like they were 4-frame startup, aside from his. Most of his light buttons.
1, 2, 3. So we get 3 light confirms into heavy DP. Yo.
Most of his light buttons felt like they were 4-frame startup.
Okay, sir.
This button has amazing range and is probably 5-frame startup. His stand medium punch is plus on block, maybe +1, so this could be good for frame traps and tick throws. Crouching medium punch combos into itself and feels like an easy combo starter.
Yo, it's, oh man, this just gives me, see, look, his retro look here, that pink retro look, I'm not mad at that color. That pink color, cool, I'm down with that. Back to the crouching medium punch that he says it combos. Be real, I'm sure you remember. Akuma used to have that at one point in 5, all right? And when they nerfed him, they took that away. He couldn't crouching medium punch into crouching medium punch no more. Those some of my bitches.
The medium kick, crouching medium punch combos into itself and feels like an easy combo starter.
Yes, it does.
The medium kick also seemed to have great range, but it was a bit slower.
Oh, crouching medium kick canceled into medium tatsu. Yes, sir.
Feels like an easy combo starter. The medium kick also seemed to have great range, but it was a bit slower at around 7-frame startup. It wasn't fast enough to punish the new drive reversal on blocks, so yeah, I'm guessing around 7 frames. His heavies have great reach, and his stand heavy punch seems to be an amazing tool in neutral. Standing heavy kick hits twice and seems to be a great punish counter.
Oh, it's not. So standing heavy kick, it's not a target combo then, right? It's not considered the true target combo. You got to press it once and he does 2 kicks. You whiff that button and boy, you in trouble. And boy, you in trouble. So it's not a true link. You don't got to hit heavy kick twice then.
Be an amazing tool in neutral. Standing heavy kick hits twice and seems to be a great punish counter combo starter. Crouching medium kick seemed okay, not the most amazing reach in the world, but it was definitely decent.
But better than 5s, I'm sure. At least it looks better than 5 to me. It looks way better than Street Fighter 5.
Seemed okay. Crouch medium.
Nah, I don't know about you, bro. I don't know about you, but it looks better. It looks better to me. It looks better than 5s to me. I don't care what you tell me. I prefer this over 5s. Yes, I does. Yes, I does.
Kick seemed okay, not the most amazing reach in the world, but it was definitely decent.
But you can cancel it into, wait, what is that? You're canceling crouching medium kick into standing heavy punch
in the world, but it was definitely decent. He also has a bunch of target
combos, he said. Standing medium kick into heavy kick, huh?
Combos.
Look at this skull splitter. What did we say earlier? What did we say earlier in the beginning of the stream? Is he gonna have a second overhead? Look at that skull splitter. That's an overhead. He's got 2 overheads off of Demon Raid overhead and his forward medium punch. 2 overheads. An overhead attack that cannot be blocked while crouching. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And command normals, which I'll show you on screen right now.
I wonder what the standing medium kick, standing heavy kick looks like.
He retains his forward medium punch overhead from most of his Street Fighter iterations.
Yes, sir.
The Rago high kick, medium punch overhead from.
Does this mean
most of his command normals, which I'll show you on screen right now? He retains his forward medium punch overhead from most of his Street Fighter iterations. The Rago high kick, shoutouts to F word, feels like the kick ender to his V skill 1 in Street Fighter 5 and launches the opponent. This is also special cancelable. His stand medium punch TC is an easy combo tool and is also cancelable. Medium kick heavy kick is a target combo that ends in overhead, but this is not cancelable.
3 overheads? 3 overheads confirmed, chat, for Akuma. 3 overheads.
Heavy kick is a target combo that ends in overhead, but
so it's standing medium kick, right? It's the knee to the gut and then an axe kick.
Combo tool and is also cancelable. Medium kick heavy kick is a target combo that ends in overhead, but this is not cancelable. He has a forward hard punch target combo similar to Ryu's, and of course he has his signature dive kick from his forward jump.
Dope.
Now onto his specials. Most of the legacy classics are here with a bit of extra spice, as is the case with most of the SF6 roster. This time his fireball is chargeable to 3 levels, depending on how long you hold the button for. 1 hit for a tap, 2 hits if you slightly hold it, and charge it all the way for his 3 hitting red fireball.
Oh.
I did notice this fireball felt really good, and it comes out mad fast if you don't hold the button. The OD version also charges up pretty fast.
Yo, it does come out so fast, man. One of the first things we noticed in his playthrough was how fast the fireball was coming out. That is so good, man. His walk speed, exciting stuff. 2 more weeks, chat. 2 more weeks.
His traditional air fireball is here only from forward jumps and not back jumps, and this seemed to be somewhat risky when used up close. It seemed very prone to invincible anti-air.
Standing light kick into medium tatsus. All right, his DP, his tatsu, his air tatsu, okay.
DPs. Speaking of which, his DP is as you'd expect, great in juggles or to catch airborne opponents. OD is fully invincible and gives this cool animation on hit. Tatsu is one of his most common tools, and of course he still has the classic Akuma Tatsu juggle combos. Heavy Tatsu is the same as his SF5 iteration, and he can also do light kick Tatsu into medium or heavy kick Tatsus. OD pops the opponent up for a juggle. This move does whiff on crouches, however, so be careful when using it in combos.
Medium
You
Tatsu.
can also use this while airborne, and he can cancel.
Medium Tatsu does
However,
not.
so be careful when using it in combos. Opponent up for a juggle. This move does whiff on crouches, however, so be careful when using it in combos.
Oh no, that's light.
juggle.
That's light
This
Tatsu.
move does whiff on crouches, however, so be careful when
Oh, snap,
pops the
okay.
opponent up for a juggle. This move does whiff on crouches.
So I'm feeling there that maybe standing light punch, medium Tatsu maybe? Because medium Tatsu, just like in 5, is going to start hitting you with the knee to the gut first into the spinning kicks, right? So jab, light Tatsu is not going to work.
However, so be careful when using it in combos. He can also use this while airborne, and he can cancel it from his jump medium punch, and the OD version gives a ground bounce for a juggle combo. Adamant Flame is a brand new move for Akuma. Think of it as similar to Ryu's Hashigeki, but you can also perform a follow-up with Swords and Punch on hit. You can get standing Oki on the light and medium versions if you don't follow up. Heavy follow-up launches the opponent for a juggle. The OD version causes a crumple on punish counter, and the follow-up will...
That move, I feel like, is gonna be really big. Especially the ones that when you don't follow up, you get Oki out of it. That's gonna be huge. Huge.
always give a wall bounce, pushing them towards the corner or giving a combo extension in the corner. Now for his Demon Flip, or Demon Raid as it's called here, which is performed with quarter circle forward and kick. No input sees Akuma land and sweep the opponent with a low. Punch gives an overhead chop, and the kick lets him use his dive kick. Pressing down gives him an empty landing. OD Demon Flip tracks to the opponent but gives him two new follow-ups, an Air Fireball and Air Tatsu, both usable as an approach or for combos.
OD Demon Raid tracks your opponent, so wherever you are on the map, you're going to be up in his face. That's wild. Including full screen like we saw a little earlier.
Combo into Demon Flip from back heavy kick. Honestly, in terms of mix-up, I feel like the Demon Flip this time is pretty lacking, as it feels kind of slow and has no throw option. I can't see why you wouldn't just block high every time, or air to air, or even dash under for a punish combo, depending on how the opponent is using it. He does have a teleport which he can use to pass through the opponent, but it has zero invulnerability, and he can now grab from the forward teleport, as you may have seen. Honestly, this feels like it could be pretty gimmicky though. If you get hit by this, then you were definitely asleep at your controller. His supers are pretty interesting.
He's not wrong there. That's gonna be very gimmicky, and it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work unless you dizzy the guy, and that's how you want to end the round. It's not really gonna be a big thing.
Super Fireball, which can be used grounded or airborne, as is level 1. These
Yes,
are cancelable
sir.
from normals, as you'd expect. Level 2 is the Empyrean's End, and as with most level 2s in SF6...
Wait, hold up. Imperial and what? Quarter circle back, quarter circle. All right, so quarter circle forward are his level 1s for both. Quarter circle back is Imperium's. Sip of Calamity is his level 3, which is with kicks. His level 1 Airborne is with kicks, not with punches. Huh. Interesting. And demons, the demon input as the demon input that we've always seen.
Is the Empyrean's End, and as with most level 2s in SF6, is OD move cancelable, allowing for some juicy damage. You can even combo after this in the corner to get some more mileage. I was having way too much fun trying different routes with this, and I can't wait for you guys to try this out as well. His level 3 is the Sip of Calamity and does a chunk of damage, even more in the CA as usual. Cancelable from all specials, including DP. And the move you've all been waiting for, the Raging Demon, is the same classic input we all know and love, and is probably one of the best looking supers in fighting game history, honestly.
It really is.
I didn't have a lot of time, so I couldn't test this out, but reportedly there are no ways to Kara the Raging Demon for additional range, and they cannot jump out after the Super Flash. Also, modern enjoyers, don't worry, I got you. Here are his move inputs.
Oh, jeez. I feel like skipping this. Oh, okay, he's just going through this. Okay.
Strangely enough, I couldn't find the input for Modern Raging Demon and didn't have the time to test it, but what I do know is that it is not one button and is performed with light, medium, heavy. So that's his overall toolset, but how does he feel to play? His walk speed is very fast, and coupled with his amazing reaching normals, I think his neutral is going to be top notch. His dive kicks seem to combo from pretty high up even without counter hit, so this is strong. He also didn't seem to be that minus on block. He does have throw loops.
Yeah, I really don't mind. I really don't mind the pink color for his retro look, man. I don't mind it. See, like I said earlier, depending on the color is what we're gonna play, man.
Might make this less of a solid strategy in this patch. Tatsu does whiff on crouches, but fortunately enough, Akuma does have a couple of buttons to force standing. Both stand medium kick and crouch heavy punch will do this, allowing him to combo into his BNBs.
Yes, sir.
You may need to spend drive rush gauge to get these depending on the combo, but I did see that crouch and heavy punch combos from drive rush stand jab.
But can we get a side switch though?
I highly recommend going for sweep after light Tatsu if you want pressure, and only ending in DP if you want damage. Double dash after sweep always seemed to give easy Oki, and also a safe jump in the corner.
Ooh, really, Tyrant?
After sweep always seemed to give easy Oki, and also a safe jump in the corner. Lastly, on a punish counter, be sure to light the opponent up with stand heavy kick. This gives opportunities for insane damage. So, final thoughts? Being a glass cannon has always been...
That's good. Look at that damage. Look at that. Yo, level 2, man. Level 2 is going to be really good. Level 2 is going to be really, really good.
Lastly, on a punish counter,
what did he do here?
Be sure to light the opponent up with stand heavy.
That was the difference. That was the difference. So he went standing heavy kick, punish counter, crouching heavy punch, canceled into what? Standing heavy kick again?
Heavy kick. This gives opportunity
into crouching heavy punch again, into his OD. Oh, I forgot the name of this move.
He's for insane damage. So,
and he still had a bar to spend too, but he wasn't about to cash out.
Double-edged sword for Akuma, and it's no different in SF6.
Oh, well, there you go.
Stamina sitting.
Look at that damage. I mean, he burned himself out, but because you get a juggle after level 2 in the corner, big time move. Big time move.
Being the lowest in the game so far. I think he more than makes up for this though with a huge range of versatile tools and heavy hitting options, and the ability to link together specials and even supers, which not everyone on the roster has access to. Overall, I think Akuma feels amazingly fun to play, and for the first true legacy character we are receiving as DLC in SF6, Capcom did an incredible job of bringing the Master of the Fist to life in this game.
Yo, they really did,
he
bro.
Looks and plays incredibly, and is most importantly
really did,
an
bro.
absolute blast to use.
I cannot wait. I cannot wait.
May 22nd. With that being said, I should have some more exclusive Akuma footage for you guys on the channel coming over the next few days, so be sure to subscribe as I am grinding on this channel, so do not miss out. Once again, massive shout outs to Capcom UK and...
That's pretty dope, bro.